Welcome to yet another of my videos. This one is about how my warranty cost me £7,000 so far and why yours might too. This is the warranty paradox. Warranties are supposed to protect us, right? To save us money when things go wrong. Well, not always. In fact, sometimes they can cost you thousands. Does that sound crazy? Let me explain. But first, let me ask you, why do you own a caravan? To explore the UK, relax in Europe, make memories with family? Or maybe you bought it as a DIY project to escape your partner. Well, if it's that second reason, this video isn't for you. But if you're like me, someone who's worked hard to afford this dream caravan, keep watching. At this point, I should say that this video is applicable to any manufacturer of motorhomes and caravans. But this is a case study based on my experience, which seems not to be unique. Because here's the truth. A well-built caravan with no issues costs you nothing on top of its buying price. But a less well-built one, even with a warranty, it can drain your time, money, and sanity. My Swift Caravan had 30 faults and other issues in 2 years. Let me show you how that turned a peace of mind warranty into a real cost of almost £7,000. So let's talk about time. Not just minutes and hours, your time. The time you spent earning money to buy this caravan. The time you plan to spend holidaying and making memories. When your caravan's at the dealers, you're not just losing days of use, you're losing the adventures you paid for. And on top of that, every hour you spend fixing, towing it to the dealers, or arguing about warranty claims is an hour stolen from your life. Now, what's that hour worth? If you're working, it's at least your salary. If you're retired, it's even more valuable. Why? Because retirement isn't free time. It's the last chapter of time you'll ever have. The next stop? Well, let's just say you can't get those hours back. So let's start with the small losses and go on to the big heists. So when there's warranty issues and a manufacturer says, take it to the dealer, here's what it really costs. For me, as my dealer is not too far away, half a day to hitch up and drop off the caravan, half a day to collect it, that's 1 day gone. But for my son, his caravan is in storage, his dealer's a long trip away. He has to take 2 days off work, one to deliver, then another to collect it, burning precious holiday time. And of course, towing costs, is it 40p a mile, HMRC rates? He can't just skive off work, so he has to buy extra holiday days, then catch up on the work projects which haven't taken a holiday. That's lost salary, fuel costs, and stress. But here's the rub. Even if you were to fix it yourself at weekends to save your holiday, the manufacturer won't reimburse your labour. They'll say, you chose to do DIY. We offer warranty. So let's recap. A warranty is meant to save you money. But if the product is unreliable, it turns your time and your dreams into a spreadsheet of losses. So next time someone says, is just a warranty repair, you know it's much more. But of course it gets worse. Imagine you've booked a holiday and a bit before you're due to leave, something goes wrong with your caravan. Your dealer says, "We're booked up for the next 8 weeks. Really sorry, but we can't do anything." What now? Do you cancel the trip? Lose your money because you've paid for the sites already? Deal with the crying kids? You can't defer the holiday. School holidays are fixed. Your leave was negotiated. The time will be gone forever. Fix it yourself. Congratulations, well done, but the manufacturer won't reimburse your time and costs. And if you're already away, I doubt you're holidaying on the dealer's forecast. You could try to get hold of a travelling repairer, but in the holiday season. So again, what do? You fix it yourself. And of course, it gets still worse. Now imagine you've booked a European holiday, not only paid for the sites, but the ferries, the insurance. Then you get a cracked sunroof. The dealer says, "I'm afraid it's 3 months waiting for the manufacturer to come and repair it." Do you cancel? Lose thousands of pounds? And miss the weather window before the snow chains are needed? Or do you bodge a temporary fix yourself, which you know you will have to nurse through your trip through the sun, rain and snow? Now, let's say you're finally on your dream holiday in Spain. Mountains, wild and remote national park with the vultures flying overhead, sometimes sunshine, sometimes snow, but always tapas and wine. And then your 12-volt electrics fail. No water, no lights, not even heating, and you're at 5,000 feet up a mountain. No local caravan services, so you sort it out yourself, if you're capable of doing that. Of course, the parts aren't available outside the UK. We're a parochial country. So you order the parts and put your holiday schedule on hold for over a week while it is shipped and then crawls its way through post-Brexit customs. And does the manufacturer cover your costs? What do you think? As a bit of a humorous aside, here is part of an email I received. It said, "Should you choose to take your Swift product to Europe and have an issue, we and our suppliers are very limited with regard to offering assistance." It was the phrase, "should you choose," which sort of implies, if you're daft enough, as if touring Europe is reckless. It wasn't something like, "Unfortunately, we can't support you in Europe because we don't have a dealership network there," or a rapid spares shipment service. It was, "should you choose." Do the adverts say, "caravans for UK use only"? Let's add this up over 2 years, remembering it can take a lot of time and messing about to sort out surprise issues when at home or on holiday. You're not doing it in a workshop, you haven't had product training, you're trying to think up a way of fixing it, and you don't have a spares depot with you. So for me, it's taken about 280 hours of work. That's 7.5 working weeks. About 515 miles towing to dealers or collecting spare parts. And £500 on parts and tools that I had to get hold of when on holiday. At median UK wages, that's almost £7,000. And if you're a professional, it's double that. And that's before you consider ruined holidays and stress-induced grey hairs. I mean, just look at mine. I was ginger before I got this caravan. No, just joking. I hear the cry, "Caravans are complex, faults happen." Nonsense. My issues weren't high-tech glitches. They were mostly basic QA stuff. The industry's attitude seems to be, all these things happen. That's why we give you a warranty. Isn't that peculiarly British? But as you know, warranties can cost. A warranty should be like my wife's Kia car. It had a 7-year warranty and 0 issues. It was a zero-cost, peace-of-mind insurance. Unless a caravan build quality is high, a warranty can be an expensive DIY kit in disguise. You are spending your time finishing off building the caravan for the manufacturer, and for free. They don't recompense you. So where does this get us? To avoid the situation I've had to face, you need to prioritise build quality over shiny features when you are looking at caravans. You need to research reliability relentlessly. Forums, YouTube, real reviews, not PR fluff. I didn't do that. My previous experience of caravans over the last 50 years hasn't been like this. I should have done my research. And avoid exhibition traps. Ask who handles warranties, and where does the caravan have to be taken to get the warranty done? And what is the delivery time for spare parts like for this particular manufacturer? This is explained in detail in my video, The Risks at Motorhome and Caravan Shows. The link to it is in the text below this video. So it's looking for quality, quality, and more quality. Some years ago, I had the pleasure of being at the presentation by the chairman of a Japanese multinational company in automotive parts manufacture, and it was a presentation to the UK managers, and it was very, very short. He came on and looked at all the managers, and he said, "We are going to beat all competition, and we're going to do this by exterminating all errors. Exterminate all errors. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate." And I was creasing myself laughing, thinking, has he ever seen Doctor Who and the Daleks? And then it dawned on me, it wasn't funny. He was absolutely right. That's how you get products that are reliable. You exterminate design errors, you exterminate manufacturing errors. And when you're looking for a caravan, that's all you need to do. Find the caravan where all errors have been exterminated, and then the warranty will cost you nothing. Best of luck. Bye. Well, there you go.